Like, I don't understand what you want me to do. Like, I'm here, and I see 1, 2, 3,
I just
4,
said I'm gonna
and you want me to go this way?
Go back
or
to
what?
What are you doing?
Take me to go piss.
Oh my God. Hello friends, Squink here, former cop, future UFO expert, here to use my law enforcement background to jump into another body camera footage video and to answer the question that everyone has while watching those. And that question is, what the hell are the cops doing? Oh, whoops. Today's video comes from Ewu Bodycam. Explore with us bodycam. Cop films himself doing the unthinkable. Uh-oh. Okay, never seen it. Walking in blindly, reacting in real time. Here we go.
We are now going to conduct a criminal investigation.
Go ahead. Where the you want me? Go ahead.
I want you to shut the up while we explain.
You know what? No, dude.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
not very
I'm just
professional,
gonna explain
is it?
something.
Why am I under arrest? For what? For what?
For being drunk.
Because you cannot approve on the you proved me over. Good job.
All over.
Is all I gotta say.
When a routine DUI arrest takes a shockingly violent turn, it results in not only a brutal injury, but will spark criminal and internal investigations that will end one officer's career.
Bro,
The following
what?
is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
All right,
On
let's
December
get into
6,
it.
2024 at 10:38 p.m., the Ormond Beach Police Department responds to a traffic crash where a motorcycle carrying 2 people was struck by a vehicle.
I apologize. Okay.
Sorry.
I understand you're
I
upset.
just, like, if you see my helmet, all I just saw was asphalt and I
Okay.
just hit the sidewalk. That lady's screaming at me. If you see under the car, she just poured her whole drink out. She is wasted.
Okay.
And I'm so
I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay.
guess it's the lady we
She's
saw in the
like,
beginning.
You stopped in front of, it was the red light.
Okay.
She just hit us at the red light and then screamed.
You were
at
the
me.
passenger?
Yes.
Officer Melissa Edmonds pulls the driver of the motorcycle aside. Though she doesn't know it yet, this routine investigation will take a dark turn by the end of the night.
You don't
It was
say.
a red light, so I was coming
Okay.
slow.
Okay.
And I'm guessing she didn't see me because it's a motorcycle. And she just slammed me back and it threw my girl off. She was stunned, so she slammed her brakes right here and I pulled up right here. I'm surprised the back of the bike smashed. It hit me out. It stunned me so hard.
Despite this, neither the motorcyclist nor his girlfriend report any injuries.
Damn, dude,
Another responding
Lucky,
officer approaches
lucky.
the driver of the vehicle, who has remained inside her car. Please note that the police department blurred her face in this initial footage. However, later, the redaction is removed.
I'm not sure what you're
Interesting.
asking for right now, but
Just your license, registration, and proof of insurance. For the third time, your license,
I'm trying
registration,
to find it.
and proof of insurance.
Here, my license.
Yeah,
is
so
my
if I was the
wallet.
cop, I'd
Okay,
be
we'll start
trying to
with that.
smell for
Your
alcohol.
license.
Where's my purse? I have no idea. This is my jacket.
I don't
Right,
know,
yeah,
man.
I don't need that.
Wasn't in your vehicle earlier. I'm not in control of your belongings.
Freaking awesome.
Though she doesn't find her wallet or ID, the woman identifies herself as 46-year-old Shauna McCree. Shauna had just left a Christmas party before the accident occurred.
I was going straight and this girl like jumped right in front of me.
She jumped in
And
front
I
of you?
couldn't stop. But
So-
no, I was going straight.
Was she traveling in front of
So if that is the case, obviously the motorcycle is going to be at fault. However, if this chick is drunk, that's also going to play a role in the overall investigation.
you, or did she turn in front of you?
I think she was traveling in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, she's slurring big
Very
time.
quick. I'm
Okay,
very
and then you
sure.
just hit the back of the motorcycle?
Yeah.
The officer gives Shauna more time to look through her belongings before he returns again.
Ma'am, why are
find
you
your
crying?
ID?
Yes, yes.
Oh, wonderful. Did you find your insurance card?
Like, I can't do that for you. I can't.
Just try harder. Please try harder to find it. Please. I know you're drunk.
Is that why you're crying?
No, because I'm crying because you want me to produce this. that I cannot produce.
Right. You were involved in motor vehicle accident, so.
No, it's dude.
It's not a big deal. I'm just asking for your register.
Big deal.
Ma'am, you gotta calm down.
I'm not laughing at
You want to laugh about it, really? You think it's funny?
Do you see me laughing?
I do see you laughing. I do.
Ma'am,
The
go
officer
ahead
soon
and take
wrapped-
a look at how you're acting. Like that's what we're laughing at. Like you are so intoxicated, you almost killed someone. Like you're being a clown show.
Up the crash portion of their investigation, sending the motorcyclist and his girlfriend on their way with a case number for the accident. They then turn their attention entirely to Shauna.
Yeah, because
What the hell
she's
was that?
drunk.
Car breaking progress?
Absolutely. All right. Okay.
I say.
All right, we're going to step right over here. Where would you like me? Over there. Okay. Right here. On the sidewalk.
No, just on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Where do you want me?
Right here on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
You arresting me or what?
For what?
Where do you want me?
Yeah, clearly
Right on the
drunk.
Sidewalk. Okay, where?
Actually, better yet.
Where?
Hey, why don't you
Where?
just relax? Because you're being.
No, you guys are arresting me for some bullshit.
You gotta step over here.
Tell me what.
Ma'am, no one has said you're under arrest.
For first,
about to.
you're gonna shut up for a minute while we explain something to you.
What?
Our traffic crash investigation is done. We are now conducting
She
a separate.
pulled right out in front of me.
Shut up.
She's getting
We are now
awfully
going
close.
to conduct a criminal investigation
Go ahead,
for
step
DUI.
back.
Though Shauna has read her Miranda rights and agrees to the field sobriety test, actually completing the exercises will prove to be a challenge.
It's interesting that they're reading the Miranda rights before they place her into cuffs. Simply because Miranda rights usually aren't read until the person is in official police custody, aka in the back of a police car or in handcuffs.
Sit still. No, where the you want me? Go ahead.
I want you to shut up while we explain.
You know what? No.
Damn,
Yeah,
That's
dude.
not very
I'm just
professional,
gonna
is
explain
it?
something.
Okay.
I don't care.
It's
I've
not
lost
very
my cool.
professional, is it?
Talk
Well,
to you.
listen,
Ma'am.
she's gonna explain some
Are
things to
you
you.
serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Out of his face.
Are you serious? About
Yeah, I'm
right
serious.
now?
Shut up and listen.
Stop talking.
Shut up
Serious.
and listen.
Talk to you.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Okay, so now we're doing what's called the
Interesting.
changing of the hats. This is a criminal DUI investigation.
Okay, go ahead.
I am under the impression that you are severely under the
Go ahead.
influence of alcohol.
I don't know why these
Don't
cops are getting so amped
hesitate
up. But
and
like, have they never dealt with a drunk person before? Like, this is classic drunk person. You just, none of what the suspect is saying should be getting under their skin. Like, sure, it's annoying to deal with drunk people, but like, this is just classic drunk person behavior. They should have dealt with these types of people 100 times.
field sobriety
Yes, I will.
exercises.
I don't know why they're taking
Yes, I
so much
will.
In order
offense
to
to
do
her
that, you have to listen,
behavior.
you have to follow directions and stop talking.
Okay, yes, I will.
Okay.
I'm totally ready for it.
To start, they have Shauna follow a stimulus with her eyes before moving on to the next test, walking heel to toe and turning.
All right, when I tell you to start,
So for the eye test, they're looking for the involuntary jerking of the eyes. Someone who's sober will have smooth and equal tracking, smooth and equal tracking, and they're just looking for general signs of impairment and the ability to follow very simple instructions. That's what they're looking for.
you're going to take 9 heel
That's
taps.
not fair. Hold on. That's not fair.
Even after receiving a demonstration from Officer Edmonds, Shauna struggles with the exercise.
Like, I don't understand what you want me to do. Like, I'm here, and I see 1, 2, 3,
I just
4,
said I'm
and
gonna
you
take-
want me to go this way?
Go back
or
to the
what?
starting position.
Like, what do you
Tell you
want
what.
me to do?
Tell you what. Let's move
Like,
on to the next one.
honestly.
Clearly, she doesn't understand the instructions.
No, I don't understand what you want me to do.
They move
Ma'am,
on
maybe
without
stop
Shauna
talking
finishing
and
the
listen.
second task, now asking her to stand on one foot.
1001,
1002,
until I tell you to stop.
1003,
Do you understand the instructions?
10,004.
So a very clear thing that they're looking for while the officer's giving instructions. They tell her to not begin until they tell her to do so. She's obviously already decided that she's going to go ahead and start, so that would be an indicator.
Do you want the instructions?
10,005.
Yes, no?
And then what do I do? What?
I'd say I'd move on to the next one. It's called the 1015. It's one of my favorites.
Agreed.
10:15
Wait,
means
no,
go to
you're
jail.
telling me to prove
At
I'm
this time, put your hands behind your
Don't
back.
grab me.
Yep, you're being grabbed because you are
Why am I
under
being
arrest.
grabbed? Why am I under arrest? For what?
For
You're drunk as
DUI
fuck.
For
with
what?
a crash.
For what?
For being drunk.
I'm not talking. No, I want to know why the guys pulled me over.
You were involved in a motor vehicle accident.
Why? Because you guys can't prove me over?
Wonderful.
What?
All right.
You're the
Proved me over.
I've been called worse.
I'm sure you have.
So you can stop trying to pull away here. You're walking a little faster than my pace.
You know what? You.
Wonderful.
You.
This is your car right here.
Because you have no reason to take me down. No reason whatsoever.
Stand back here.
Right. You're
Tell me for what?
wrong, though.
Tell me for what?
You.
For what?
Because I have
You have nothing. You have nothing on me.
foot in the
You have nothing on me. You. What? What?
Though it takes a few attempts,
Jesus.
they eventually get Shauna's foot inside the car.
Shauna, you gotta relax.
She's a pleasant woman.
Shannon's number 3D for BTO.
Okay.
It's almost like a demon.
Although he's only mentioned quickly, Officer Jacob Cannon, who's been asked to administer a DUI breath test for Shauna, will be central to the shocking turn this case will take. Just after midnight.
Real quick, he doesn't beat the fuck out of her, does he? He doesn't do that, right? Like, he's not gonna beat the shit out of her from losing his cool, right? Please tell me he doesn't beat... he does, doesn't he?
On the
Fuck.
7th, Shauna is brought into the Ormond Beach Police Department's holding facility,
boy.
where Officer Edmonds is met by Officer Cannon.
Why am I being in here? Why? I want a reason on why. Why?
So they just have to go through the motions. Like, I understand it's annoying to deal with her, but they gotta keep their cool. They've gotta keep their cool. It's just another drunk person. No reason to get amped up.
Because I've done nothing. I've done nothing. Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Shannon McCrae.
Hi, Mr. Craig. I'm Officer Cannon.
Hi.
You got this about a breath test.
Okay, go ahead.
What is an observation?
Wait, hold on. I don't even think this Officer Cannon was at the scene.
Because why? Because is that it? Because
So if you're wondering why they don't have their weapons, it's because inside the jail does not allow anything usually other than a taser or pepper spray. They don't allow anything that could kill another person because all of these people are in custody. Like, you shouldn't have to resort to shooting someone. It's also to prevent one of the inmates from grabbing the gun and just taking the whole jail over.
you guys control the.
You have to stay seated.
Okay, fine.
Are you going to be calm enough to sit here?
Absolutely.
He's like, if you don't remain calm, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Informs Shauna that there will be a 20-minute observation period before the test will be conducted. After a few minutes of silence from Shauna, she tries something new to get the officer's attention.
What are you doing?
When this doesn't work, Shauna tries again.
Yeah, the up and down of the emotions, like clear intoxication.
You're pathetic. And you should be ashamed of yourselves. Pathetic.
Right.
Pathetic.
Shauna, you need to sit down.
Sit down, please. Shannon, you gotta sit down.
No, you guys are pathetic.
Have a seat, please.
You guys are pathetic and you know it. You don't give a about people. You guys don't give a about anybody.
I'm gonna touch you. Please sit down.
You guys don't give a about anybody.
For now, Officer Cannon is able to ignore Shauna's outbursts, but the situation will soon escalate.
Why,
For the next
though?
10 minutes,
Like,
she
why?
continues with almost no response from either officer.
And you guys know, like deep in your hearts, like,
Just
you know,
ignore her. She's drunk.
You are just not man enough to deal with it.
Finally, the observation period is over, and it's time for the breath test.
No, I'm talking to her.
So the reason they observe her for 20 minutes before they administer the breath test is to make sure she doesn't eat anything, consume anything, smoke a cigarette, etc., because those things can throw off the breath test.
Okay. If you want to, she can sit in here too. Like I said,
The scene of the crime.
you want to just have a seat right here in this break here for me, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You're the
Right. So again, this is a fresh breath piece, okay?
Fine.
Shauna successfully completes one sample of the breath test. Police documents indicate that she has a blood alcohol content of 0.24, which is three times the legal limit. Though Shauna begins the second sample, she stops just before it can be completed.
I don't have to do this.
Well, you do. If you
No, I don't. No, I
Well,
don't.
refused once.
No, I can go to jail, can I?
Officer Cannon attempts to explain to Shauna why she must complete another sample. However, this is the moment everything takes a shocking turn.
Okay, before we watch it, keep in mind she's in handcuffs. She can't defend herself. She can't do anything like that. Also, keep in mind she's drunk. She's going to say things. It's their duty to just ignore her. Go through the motions. You don't have to take things personally, but you sure as hell can't slam them onto the ground and hurt them.
So I can't do
Unless she actively starts fighting them.
Make it right.
Yeah, I am long enough. I'm ready to pee. You don't have that access against me. You think you do, but you don't. You don't. You think you have this against me, but you don't. Either you take me to go piss, or no, take me.
Oh my God. Dude, for real? Dude, what?
After Shauna was placed in the holding cell, Officer Cannon checks on the Intoxilizer 8000 instrument.
Yeah, it's
doesn't
fucked.
attempt
Like,
to provide Shauna with any medical assistance, despite her leaving a trail of blood from the room into the cell. Officer Edmonds is the one to call for medical aid. Though the footage is redacted, in the immediate aftermath of the incident, Officer Cannon can be heard calling his captain.
She jumped up and went to charge out of the room, so I
No, she
went to
didn't.
place her down, and she went to try to charge out of the room.
No, she didn't.
So I went to, because she said she had a piss, so I went to grab her, and then she pulled away, and when I did, I tried to put her in a chair, and she fell out the chair and smacked her head on the glass, pulled the BTO machine onto the ground.
dude, you realize it's recording, right?
Following the call, Officer Cannon also discusses the event with Officer Edmonds.
She's dragging blood everywhere.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Sit her back down in the chair.
That's what I told him. I was like, all he did was try to sit her back down, and she slipped and hit.
Yeah.
Guys, what? She slipped? Are we watching the same video? She slipped? What?
Yeah, she was trying to run out of the room.
Yeah.
So I went to grab her, and
You guys realize it's being recorded,
I didn't
right?
slam her, I didn't do anything.
I
See, I didn't see that part.
like if she wasn't
EMTs
amped up
soon
before,
arrive, and
she's
Officer
going to be
Cannon
now.
once again explains what he claims happened to Shauna. During this explanation, he also included her second fall when she was inside the holding cell.
She stood up and charged out of the room. Tried to slow her down.
Police documents state that once in the holding cell, Officer Cannon said that Shauna tried to come at him again, and he extended his arm and indicated that she ran into his
You
hand.
can see it right here.
He described it as like a stiff arm. During a later interview, one of the EMTs described what Officer Cannon had told them about Shauna's second fall.
But I know he said at some point she had advanced on him to where he said that he pushed her to distance themselves, and then from what he said, a fall occurred there.
Shauna was soon transported to the Halifax hospital. Following this incident, the Intoxilizer 8000 instrument was out of service due to unknown damage, causing an operational failure.
Wonder.
The incident was immediately referred to an external investigative entity, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, which initiated a criminal investigation. An internal inquiry began as well. As part of the dual investigations, Shauna was interviewed. Officer Jacob Cannon declined to be interviewed, and during this time, he was suspended with pay. This was soon adjusted to a suspension
Jesus.
without pay.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you have any
probably for
recollection
the
of
best.
being in that intoxilizer room?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay.
I was told by the nurses there that I had.
Real quick, it's crazy what alcohol can do. Look at the change in demeanor. Like, obviously she's sober when they're doing this interview, but like what we saw her doing versus how we hear her now, crazy what alcohol does to people. And it's even crazier that this dude was completely sober that we know of when he decided to lose his shit and probably ruin his fucking life. What a disaster of a human being.
Had for the
What a
police
piece of
officers
shit.
that I had ran and fell into a table, and that's how I got my gash on my head.
As part of the investigations, Officer Edmonds was interviewed as well.
Was there like a lot of blood around her face and everything else, or no?
Yeah, her head was bleeding. Her hair was wet with blood.
According to police documents, Shauna received a serious
Damn.
bleeding laceration to her forehead from striking the metal frame around the glass wall of the breath test room. The medical team estimated that it was a 1.5 to 2 inch wound, and she received 7 sutures to close it. As well, she had
Jesus.
swelling in her wrist. Police documents note that she'll have a large permanent scar. As part of the investigation, Shauna provided a medical bill of $25,424.80 for services she received while in police custody.
Did she do something that caused Officer Cannon to respond in that manner?
So I don't believe she was bowing, tensing up. At most, maybe she was with her torso maybe leaning forward, but not by much. I didn't feel like she was being threatened.
And keep in mind, like, sure, she's leaning forward, but as a former police officer, she's drunk and she's in handcuffs. You can easily grab her by the shoulders and just usher her back down to the chair. She is in handcuffs. She is posing no threat to you. She doesn't try to headbutt you. If she tried to headbutt him, sure, okay, maybe you gain control of the situation in the way that he did. But she is defenseless. She's leaning forward slightly, screaming at him. Really, you can chalk this up to he got annoyed, he lost his cool, and he fucked her up unreasonably. There was no excuse for this whatsoever. As a former cop watching this, I'm telling you right now, there is no excuse. There is no defense for what he did to her. There's zero defense whatsoever. The guy's a piece of shit. That's really what it comes down to. What a garbage human being. Should not have ever slipped through the cracks to join this police force. Just mind-blowing behavior.
Shauna's actions in the room were examined, and it was
I hope
determined
she
she
gets
didn't
paid.
lunge forward, kick, spit, or do any other active physical resistance prior to her injury.
She didn't.
Are you willing to pursue charges?
Yes. It happened extremely fast. There was not a buildup. I had no.
Right, he
preview
lost his
that was
temper
about to happen.
extremely
It
fast.
happened literally in an instant.
The investigation also determined that Officer Cannon's actions were so abrupt and immediately violent that Officer Edmonds could not have been reasonably expected to intervene or prevent the excessive force from being applied.
I would
On
agree with
January
that.
31st,
I would agree with that.
2025, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement received an arrest.
However, if I were her, if I were Edmonds or whatever the female police officer, I would have told him to get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of the breath test room. You are a risk to everyone in this room right now. Dude, if you're going to lose your cool over a drunk lady, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of this entire jail. Go away. Go away. You're a piece of garbage. Go away. I want nothing to do with you.
Arrest warrant for Officer Cannon, charging him with felony battery.
Good.
Just a few hours later, he submitted his resignation from the Ormond Beach
What a
Police
piece of
Department.
shit.
Just 37 minutes after that, Jacob Cannon arranged that he would surrender to the arrest warrant and the Volusia County Branch Jail and was taken into custody.
Piece of
Shauna
shit.
pled guilty to the charge of DUI with damage to persons or property and was sentenced to 2 days in the Volusia County Jail with credit of 2 days served, 12 months of probation, and 50 hours of community service. She's also to refrain from drinking alcohol, and her driver's license.
I mean, it's not a get out of jail free card just because she got slammed by a police officer. Like she's still gotta pay for her initial actions of driving under the influence and causing a motor vehicle accident with a motorcycle. She's really lucky she didn't kill anyone, by the way. But yeah, it doesn't just like erase what she did because of what the officer did.
Is suspended for 6 months. According to court records, Jacob Cannon eventually pled guilty to the felony battery charge. He was sentenced to 6 months in jail with credit of 11 days served and 2 years of probation. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files
that's
that
a dangerous
rarely come
person
to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also includes early access to select new videos.
Nice. Great video. Go subscribe to Ewu Bodycam. Okay, I said basically everything I wanted to say throughout the video. Jesus. Yeah, there's no excuse. She didn't spit. She didn't try to headbutt him. She posed no physical threat other than slightly leaning forward. There's no excuse, no defense that he could possibly have for doing what he did. What a garbage human being. What a piece of shit. I give the police a 0 for this incident. I appreciate all of you being here. Lots of new people here. I'm very excited to continue making videos. If you have any ideas or any suggestions for videos, go ahead and reach out, squinkgalonk@gmail.com. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.